That's it.
That work. So who we here with?
Slick with 3 eyes and a dollar sign.
Word, man. So where you coming from, bro?
I come from the east side of Atlanta.
East side. Tell me, how was it like growing up out there?
It was quiet. It was pretty quiet. I didn't really have that many friends. I'm an only child, so I had my parents, but that was it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, man. So then, how early was it when you kind of like found out you wanted to do music? You know, your talents.
It was really after I graduated high school. I went to a performing arts high school, but I was dancing and on stage with it like drama. And I was around a whole bunch of people who did music. I was always in the studio, but I never like did music until my friend sent me a beat pack. Shout out to New Soul, best producer ever.
Or so like describe your music to me, man.
My music is a direct expression of me. It's a reflection of me. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Chaotic, calm, duality, everything and nothing at the same time.
Do you feel like there's a piece of you that lives through your music?
Oh yes, all of me lives through my music. Yeah.
So, do you remember the first song you made? What was that like?
It was fun. I wrote it, and my producer had sent me, when she sent me her beat pack, she wanted me to get on it, and I was like, what? Get on it? What you mean get on it? But I got on it, and that shit was hard for my first song.
Is it out right now?
Yes, it's still on SoundCloud.
What's it called?
E.T.
Cool, man. That's cool. So then, describe like a regular studio session for you.
Normally, I'm already high. I like watching the beat being made for me. And sometimes I just choose the beat off YouTube because I'm lazy. And lately, I've been recording myself, and I think that's helped with my creative expression as well.
Right. So, kind of explain to me what type of vibes puts you in the mood to record. You know.
Really anything, because I can talk about anything in my music. It's really emotional.
It's all good. Okay, cool, bro. That's cool. Now then, when it comes to making music, man, when do you know you're ready to put out a track?
Really when I kind of wait until whatever I put out last reached a certain amount of plays, and then I just like go ahead and drop something else. Yeah.
Word. That's cool. Now, when it comes to networking, is that kind of easy, hard? How do you feel about it?
Well, networking comes kind of easy to me just because I was born here.
Right.
A lot of people were born here, so I know them through random shit like school.
You good? Yeah.
And it's like networking at shows and stuff like that. That's where I do most of my networking. Just because, you know what I'm saying, you never know who you're gonna meet at a show. And yeah, anything else I don't really consider networking. I consider it regular socializing.
Word, man. So then explain how you got into doing shows and performances. Do you remember your first show?
Yes, I remember my first show. It was at Stankonia Studios last May. and there was New Music Mondays, and I got a chance to perform, and it was really fun. I met a few people there that I still, work with, collab with, and yeah. My first underground show was Savo Fest.
Savo Fest.
Yes, back in the day. And that's where I met most of my like peer group collective now, like today.
Right. Oh, that's hard. Do you have a favorite show that you've performed at so far?
I think my favorite show that I performed at was Sleepy Hollow, Rashford show. I was on Picasso's set. He let me perform 2 songs on his set, and that was the most fun for me.
So, what goes through your mind while you're performing, or the moments that lead up to your performance? Well, how do you get ready to do all that?
I don't get ready.
Really?
I stay nervous. Like when I have butterflies before I get on stage, I keep that because it helps me through the performance. Normally I be high, so if I just zone out, I'll like just be mad, dry, and not energetic. So the nervousness and the jitters help me stay upbeat type thing.
Word. Okay, that's understandable. It's understandable because see me, I'm the type to be nervous all throughout this shit. Before it starts, after it ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nervous as fuck. You get that shit out the way. It's out the way. Now, okay, so what should people be expecting from you? The type of sounds, productions, shows. What's to come in the near future that you have planned?
Don't expect anything other than greatness.
Greatness.
I could be doing anything. The sounds are all over the place. My next project that I'm dropping is called Narcissistic.
Okay.
And on the cover it's a yin yang, and it's surrounded by the dragon sin from 7 Deadly Sins.
Okay.
So I feel like that visual itself is enough chaos to know, like, I'm coming through wrecking shit.
Oh man, you know what that kind of reminds me of? That kind of reminds me of your style of fashion. Explain that to me. How do you kind of come up with your ideas, how to dress, and you pop out?
I normally like to do things that I haven't done before. Like, I'm always looking for something new. I'm always looking for a new look. Like, I switch up my wigs every day. I literally switch up my looks every single day. So, yeah, I also take inspiration from like my peers as well, because I feel like that helps me to connect, but still be a little, different.
Right.
My own version.
Right. So like, when it comes to that shit, like, how do you kind of know? How do you choose what you want to wear? You feel me? How do you kind of just like be like, all right, I pieced together this. Now I'm finna step out. Where do you find the confidence for all of that, or where do you just find the ideas?
It's in you, not on you.
In you. Okay. That's cool. That's cool, man. Where do you want to be 3 to 5 years from now?
I want to be on tour with BK.
BK the Rule?
Yes, I want to be on tour. I want to at least have a car.
Yeah.
And I want to be one of the headliners that people go to. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the headliner for the show. Let me call up Slick.
Yeah.
It's always the same people performing. It's the same people headlining. I don't want to be one of those, like, okay, you go to every show you see her, but it's definitely gonna be a delight when you see me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's where I want to be.
All right, man. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you good. All right, nah, that's cool. Now then, so you definitely say you want to meet BK the Ruler. Who is someone else that you're trying to, meet through your music, meet through the masses?
Shit. Uno the Activist, I Love You Hook. Fucking Doo-Wop Kane, fucking Lancey Fold, fucking the GOATs, literally the best. Everybody else listens to. Who else do I listen to? I really like the ASAP Mob.
ASAP Mob.
Yeah.
Oh, who's better? ASAP Rocky, Playboi Carti? Which one is better to you?
Like, music-wise?
Yeah, just overall, man. Music, fashion, whichever.
I personally like ASAP Rocky more as a personality, but I know like if I went to a Playboi Carti concert, that shit would probably be way better than a ASAP Rocky concert. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, let me tell you a story about Playboi Carti. I actually met this nigga before, but in the weirdest way. Me and my friend of mine, we were actually doing Uber. Not Uber, but DoorDash. And this nigga ordered DoorDash under the name Keisha. And we met this nigga at his door. He opened the door. I just see this tall, skinny, Jesus-looking nigga, bro. When he had the gold ass dreads. And she called me over. She was like, "Yo, my boyfriend, he's like a big fan of you." And the nigga looked at me. He smiled, and I was like, "Oh my god." But that nigga didn't want to take no fucking picture. He was with his side. I want to say it was Iggy Azalea because he got 2 plates of spaghetti and breadsticks. So I want to say he was with Iggy Azalea. But then I believe around that time he was kind of fucking around.
Yeah.
But at the same time, his dog ran in my car. So, you know, I had to go fetch his dog for him.
Oh my god.
The nigga's dog did not want to come out the car, bro.
That's a crazy story.
And the nigga tipped us $200. We thought we were both gonna get 2 bands each. And,
$200? That's hella. We can talk about 2 bands.
Nah. That shit was lit. It was too lit because goddamn we ate, bro. We were making up money to go goddamn stay in a hotel for a couple nights because we needed to. But nah, that's just that. That's my little celebrity story. Oh, that
shit hard.
Another one was how this nigga Ian Connor was on Twitter and he asked someone to do him a favor, and he was kind of like, "Who's in Stage Bro that could do me a favor?" And I added my boy, and I was like, it was as a joke though. I was like, he could do it. My boy Nick, shout out to Nick. That nigga Nick had ended up delivering a girl to this nigga while he was on house arrest from Stage Bro to South Fulton. Cause he was like, "Can you bring this shawty over to me?" Yada yada.
Away from Statesboro?
Yes, so it was 3 a.m. in the morning. They are bringing this girl from Statesboro to Ian Connor and shit.
It's the way you said delivered.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. I'm not gonna lie.
Chick delivery, that's crazy.
Delivery, bro. Niggas were trying to make a business out of it and call it Hordash, but yeah, it was that was an error. Nah, bro. Name one moment that you're proud of so far in your career.
I have too many of those. I think my favorite moment that I'm proud of in my career is collaboration. The art of collaboration is so important to me because I look at music as a pure art form, pure like expression. So if I can collaborate with somebody, that means I can connect with somebody to connect with somebody else on a certain, you know what I'm saying, like topic. So collaboration, I live for it.
So when it comes to collaborating with different artists, what do you specifically look for?
I don't look, well, I'll take that back. If I don't like you as a person, I can't collaborate with you.
Right.
But all of the people that I collaborated with, I fuck with their personalities, how they think, how they move before the music. So I don't really look for anything specifically in music because there's no right or wrong way to do anything in music.
Right. Now then, when people see you, what do they think of you off rip? What do you think?
What do they think of me?
Yeah, like, do you ever get like assumptions just based off of your style?
Everybody thinks I'm fucking Flex the Reaper, bro.
For real?
Everybody thinks I'm Flex. I'll walk out and be like, Flex. I'll be like, that ain't me, man.
I'm not Flex, I'm slick.
I'm slick.
I'm slick, bro. Nah.
And I'm quiet, so either people think I'm weird or, well, I'm not quiet. I'm observing.
Yeah.
So if you don't know me at first, I'm just gonna look at you. People think that's weird.
What's your zodiac, bro?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, see, I'm a Gemini. That's all.
Hey, I was almost a Gemini. I'm off by like 2 days.
Damn. Okay, so you're a June Cancer. They said June Cancers are still like devils and all that shit. But who knows?
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah. But that's cool though. That's cool, man. Now, when it comes to making art, bro, do you ever have like down days where you just feel like shit is too heavy for you to, handle? Your days where you have to recoup, days where you just gotta like give yourself a break, rest.
I'm weird as fuck because I'll be like at peak depression or peak mania, and that's like the only time.
I'm gonna turn this up.
All right, yeah. Now you were saying that you create the best music while you're going through, a phase, your emotions.
Like when I'm going through it, I can't process my emotions and then try to actually convey exactly what I'm feeling because they're already processed. Like you need to feel this shit raw. If I'm upset and I want to rage, I will literally go to the studio. I record mostly on my phone with Apple headphones.
Right.
Because I can take that anywhere. I can take my ideas with me anywhere and at least lay down a rough draft for later.
Right. So you like to record your songs twice,
Yeah, kind of. Most of the times when I'm not able to actually finish the project, I'll just lay down the rough drafts. Some of the rough drafts don't ever get, you know what I'm saying? Like, most of the rough drafts I do don't ever make it out of the rough draft stage.
Right.
But if I actually find a lot of value in what I'm saying, then that's when I'll make the effort to recreate the vibe and really like live in it.
Okay, so I get a sense of like a bipolar feeling through your music. Or,
Oh yes.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Like, definitely. I didn't want to say it, but
Nah, I definitely get it. I definitely get that, man. I definitely get that. If you were a strand of weed, which one would you be?
so, like indica or sativa or like any strain of.
Any strand.
I'd be jet fuel.
Jet fuel.
Because every time I smoke jet fuel, my heart feels like it's about to explode out of my chest.
Crazy.
And I find that feeling dealing with people that I get very emotional and I get very fiery. So I feel like my heart is beating out of my chest most times when I'm passionate.
So you like sativas?
Whichever one jet fuel is.
That sounds like a sativa to me, man. Sativa to me.
Yeah.
But nah, man, that's cool. If you were able to see yourself from your past self, is there anything you would tell them?
If I was able to see
You from the past, a couple years back, middle school, high school.
Man, I say keep your heart 3 eyes. Keep your heart.
Okay.
For real. I think I did actually tell myself that because I don't want, and this goes for future me to me now, like keep the same heart because your heart is what has gotten you in every position that you've been in, good or bad. But it's all a learning experience. So if you keep that same passion and that same drive, then you should be good.
Right. You're true. That's
It's
true,
times
man.
where I've lost that drive.
Okay.
But yeah, it has been some times where I haven't felt as emotional as I should have been, and I felt like I didn't have the drive or the motivation, and
Right.
that's dangerous for me. So I can't be a menace to society.
Right, and that's true. Since you've been making music, what's one thing that you noticed you had to look out for? Going to events, linking up with people, just to watch out for yourself. God damn.
There has been a spike in gun violence at shows.
Yeah.
And I still, when I go to shows, I still don't look over my shoulder or do know, you know what I'm saying, or live any differently than how I was when that wasn't a problem for me. But I feel like that's something in everybody that everyone has to look out for. So you don't treat anyone else different. You don't treat anyone different because they have a gun or because they don't have a gun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't treat anyone. You want to treat people the way you want to be treated. So that's what I look out for, is people who return the same energy as me.
Right, and that's true, man. That's true, because you don't know who you're around. You can't really read them like that, you know. And folks also like to put on masks too. So it's just like, you do want to be aware of who you're associating yourself with, who you want to stick around. These folks are weird as hell.
For
folks
real.
Weird.
Nobody can tell if a nigga's weird, like, based off a 5 or 10 minute conversation. You know what I'm saying? You could, maybe, but...
Who did you listen to kind of growing up?
My parents were very diverse in their music, so I listened to a lot of different shit. My favorite person to listen to and watch and like follow was Sierra.
Sierra?
I wanted to be Sierra so bad.
Hard.
I really liked, you know what I'm saying, Aaliyah, TLC.
Okay, so you like the older people. You like
Growing
old
up,
school.
I listened to a lot of Lil Wayne. I had an Odd Future phase. I listened to everything. I listened to Paramore. I listened to the shit off Guitar Hero if I liked it. Like, I listened to a lot of different shit.
I feel like you can kind of tell when someone has an Odd Future phase. There's like something about them. It's either the style and their music,
Oh God.
not music but clothes, or just the music they listen to.
Really, just overall energy. Like,
Yeah, or that.
yeah, that shit. That Odd Future, like,
Odd Future is crazy,
Tyler
man.
Taco show was like my life for a good year.
Now then, when it comes to like someone like Tyler, the Creator, and you saw like how he started off his evolution, do you feel like that's the type of evolution you want for your career, or you feel like you're already going through?
I feel like there is an evolution with me, but the difference between my evolution and Tyler's evolution, I feel like his is more evolved to something that's more positive. Like, it's going in a direction of more artistic and more abstract in the way he expresses things. But my evolution, I feel like it's the way I articulate my feelings. So I'm only 21. So
Right.
by the time I'm 25, I might articulate my feelings more like a grown-ass woman than a teenager just getting into her, like, that can get drinks and fucking,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I think that's the difference between our evolution.
Word. And now then, just to wrap this up, before this dies, you want to give me some words of inspiration you feel like other creators should know? You know, just out there.
If you are a creative, doing anything, music, art, dance, acting, creative writing, backstage shit, like behind the camera shit, anything that you do in art is a direct expression of you. Nobody can judge that. And nobody can tell you that there's a right or wrong thing in what you're doing.
Right.
You can take it as constructive criticism, or you can take it as, this nigga know I'm better than him and he just trying to goddamn sound like he knows something.
Right.
But either way it go, you have to be so sure and so strong in how you feel in order to even have a solid art.
Right.
And I think the wisest part about that is the fact that it can go anywhere. It can connect to anybody. And without even words being said. So I think art is powerful. And if you don't want to do art no more, keep doing art. Because art saves lives.
And that's true. Now we're here with LiiiCK, and this is Never2muchentertainment.
Absolutely.
You're good.
Pussy.
Yeah. All right then.
Organic, huh?